weiter geht's. Dann schauen wir mal, was wir hier noch herausfinden können. That's the ladder we used to climb up the stage tower. Not a moment I'm likely to forget anytime soon. Me neither. I'll never be able to climb another tower again without thinking about it, you know? I'll never be able to climb a tower again, period. Now that's a big instrument case. That's a case for a contrabass, I think. You could fit 20 violins in there, I bet. It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument. You could fit 5 Strusies in there, I bet. Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument? I wonder who left it sitting open like that. I still can't believe we found Machi and Mr. Latouche up on that, on top of that tower. Yeah, I used to not like high places. Now I hate them. It's not like it would have been nicer if we found a dead body closer to the ground. Though that reminds me, Daddy's bad with heights too. Huh, no kidding. He took me on a Ferris wheel ride a while ago, you know? Halfway through, his face got all ruined and he mumbled objection over and over. Then he threw up all over the place. Poor guy. Machi played so beautifully. Yeah, like a real pianist. That's just silly, Apollo. How can you call someone as good as Machi a pianist? Why, that's like throwing him in the same class as Daddy. Good thing Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. Look at all the electronics. They must be sound related. Doesn't seeing a bunch of machines like this make you want to just fiddle with them? Can I, Apollo, please? No, no fiddling. You'll break something. If you're going to make an omelet, you're going to break some eggs. That's what Daddy always says. These eggs look kind of expensive, though. Okay, hier ist auch nichts mehr. Vielleicht müssen wir jetzt nochmal zu Machi zurück. Ich meine, die Orte bringen uns ja gerade alle nicht wirklich was. Hier was präsentieren hat auch nichts gebracht. Hier gibt's nichts mehr. Oder ist hier irgendwie noch ein neues... Nee, hat auch keine neue Option mehr. I think he said, "I'm sorry I cannot speak your language. You are very beautiful, fair maiden." This is why I never trust a translator. Aber bin ich jetzt wieder an einem Punkt, wo ich nicht weiter weiß. Weil mir fällt gerade nichts Neues mehr ein. La Miroir haben wir ja auch schon alles gezeigt. Mit ihm kann ich nicht mehr reden. Was hast du denn noch zu sagen? Darian did it. La Miroir dropped the bomb in court today. It was Darian. La Miroir said she's never forgotten a voice, right? That's so cool. I guess. What's that called again? Elephant ears? I bet that's what they're called. Somehow I don't think that means what you think it means. And she has to be wrong this time. Wrong? Why? I mean, look, those gunshots were right during the concert. That's right. I was burning up the dance floor at the time. Right. Did you happen to look up on stage? Maybe at Darian even? You bet I did. He's one of the Governor's guitarists after all. He's so cool. Stimmt, da habe ich noch gar nicht dran gedacht, aber ich fand ihn ja jetzt auch allmählich ein bisschen verdächtig, aber jetzt wäre dann die Frage, wie kann er das sein, weil der war doch auf der Bühne. Oh, right. All the Governors have a rock-solid alibi. Rock-solid, literally. He couldn't have shot Mr. Latouche backstage. But La Miroir heard him, didn't she? She heard Darian backstage, right? Somebody's either wrong or lying very badly here. ergibt denn das Sinn? An Interpol agent, I was wondering, what is Interpol anyway? Huh? Interpol? They're the guys who catch international criminals. Why can't they just call them international police instead of making up some silly name? Yeah, anyway, you think he was investigating Lemuroy? What? Why would anyone do that? She's not a criminal, she couldn't be. Don't be fooled by appearances is all I'm saying. But remember, I'm a magician, Apollo. I can spot a palmed coin at 50 paces. If only it were that easy. In any case, we know he was working on something. I wonder if it was something that has something to do with something. That something being our case, the last something, I mean. Something like that. Frankly, the whole thing is making my head hurt. What was Mr. Latouche up to? Oh. Okay, offenbar musste ich mit Trucy reden, damit es weitergeht. Ha. Trucy, was that another one of your tricks? It wasn't me. I can't even make Mr. Hat laugh like that. Who the fuck are you? Was ist denn das jetzt? Wherever the mundane gives way to miracles, a word is whispered. Gramarye. Hey, the other day. Who the hell are you? Who's there? We didn't just imagine that, did we? He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours? Hardly. We meet again. Nice to meet you. Who are you? And could you please stop smirking like that? It's you, Uncle Valant. Uncle Valant? He's your uncle? No, silly. It's the great Wie spricht man das denn bitte aus? Kann ich hier irgendwie auf Japanisch sprechen? Stellen? Dass ich die Katakana habe? Moment, ich kann doch einfach... Oh nein, ich will jetzt hier keine Spoiler. Achso, der hieß im Japanischen ja ganz anders. Gramarye? Gramarye? Ich sag jetzt einfach mal Gramarye. Valant Gramarye. Oder doch Gramarye? Trucy is Minugi, okay, von Minugu. The Grand Magician. Yes, it is I, the great Valant Gramarye, as seen on television. And could you please stop smirking like that? It's been a while, Miss Trucy, 7 years to be exact. My, how you've grown. It is I, Dio. Good to see you again, Uncle Valant. Hatte nicht auch, wie hieß er denn jetzt noch hier bei Umineko? Kinzo. Oder? Hat er nicht auch mal gemeint, it is I, Kinzo. Good to see you again, Uncle Valant. You look exactly the same. I hate to intrude, but what is a great magician doing paying us a visit? Stimmt, er hat sich so am Telefon gemeldet. Ich meine, Kinzo war ja noch der beste Vater der Welt im Vergleich zu Rosa, ne? Die beste Mutter der Welt. Ja, Higurashi muss dann ja auch irgendwann mal sein. Da gibt's auch den besten Onkel der Welt. Hallo, was du jetzt? What is a great magician doing paying us a visit? I believe it was you who wished to see me. So be quick with your questions. And do not quail, quake, or quiver. I am quite tame. Kein. Wollte gerade sagen. Außerdem hier Spoiler, ey. Für Leute, die es noch nicht kennen. Na, egal. Though a starter may share the sight, I'm quite down to earth when it calls. He does have a certain aura to him, it's true. Let's ask him about the case, Apollo. His aura sure is lost on our magician in the making. He's practically drooling with enthusiasm. After all, Uncle Valant's one of Daddy's best friends. That's why I call him Uncle. What, Daddy? You mean Mr. Wright? No, I mean my real... Oh. Ich meine, das hätte ja jetzt eigentlich auch irgendwo klar sein sollen schon, ne? Es wurde halt noch nie so ausgesprochen, aber die ist 15, er ist 33. Und zu der Zeit, wo er, das ergibt dann 18, oder? Wo er 18 war, in den vorherigen Spielen hatte er definitiv noch kein Kind. My real daddy. Trussy's real father? Wait, Apollo. Don't tell me you don't know about Troop Gramarye? Troop Gramarye. Oh. Danke, sehr Spiel. Da ist ja jetzt die Pronunciation. Wenn Phoenix in Trier West aufgewachsen wäre. Ja, es geht ja nicht mal darum, ob das möglich wäre oder denkbar wäre oder nicht. Es ging mir vor allem darum, dass in den vorherigen Spielen, ich weiß gar nicht, wie alt er in Ace Attorney 1 ist. Aber 24. Im ersten Ace Attorney ist er 24. Und da hatte er keine Tochter. Also, ne? Deswegen, wenn man die vorherigen Teile kennt, passt das halt schon deswegen nicht. Er wusste zumindest von keiner, genau. Ja, Phoenix Maya habe ich auch mal gedacht, das wäre mal was, aber irgendwie ist da nie was raus geworden, ne? True Gramarye? Aber nochmal danke an das Spiel, das jetzt hier bestätigt wird, wie ich das aussprechen soll. Huh? No. But it does sound kind of familiar. Oh, lost life, lamentably listless lad. Do not know of the greatest troop of magicians on the planet. Valant Gramarye. The name began to surface in my mind. It was a name I'd heard on television as a child. You bet you've heard the name. He made a cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park. Sounds more like a terrorist than a magician if you ask me, but okay. When he made all his gold disappear from a safe. And then escaped from a high security prison. You said he is a magician? Not a terrorist? I open the locks to hearts chained by mediocrity. This is the true miracle of Troop Gramarye. Wait. Das klingt eher nach Superschurke, echt mal. What, Apollo? I do remember seeing you on television a long time ago. Weren't you with someone else, like a duo? Mir ist tatsächlich an einer Stelle im Spiel schon mal was aufgefallen, aber da habe ich nichts gesagt. A duo? Yeah, you had a partner. Something Gramarye. Yes, Zack Gramarye. A masterful maker of magic, a capable crafter of shining showmanship. Why is everyone so quiet? Why is everyone so quiet? Daddy, das war wahrscheinlich ihr Vater. Daddy, huh? Oh, no way. Once upon a time, True Gramarye included 2 grand magicians. Myself, Valant Gramarye, and my partner, Zack Gramarye. And this Zack he was my real daddy. Trussy's father, a magician. I guess it makes sense. I had no idea. There wasn't much point in talking about it. Not now that he's gone. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm not lonely. I've got my daddy after all. And you make me laugh, Apollo. Glad that I'm good for comic relief, at least. Not that I see Daddy around much these days.
I've been remiss in remembering my reasons for my visit.
Reasons?
2, in fact. The first being, of course, to see you, Miss Trucy.
You don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Valant.
I'm sure you are.
Not one for modesty, are you?
When I encountered you at the Colosseum the first time in 7 years, I could not contain my emotions. I wept oceans.
Ja, aber nicht, als du uns gesehen hast.
And to learn you now defend that poor pianist, that blinded boy. It was a hot topic of talk amongst the staff, you know. And defend him you did.
Well, it wasn't all my doing. I'm his defense attorney, actually.
My other reason for coming here today was this.
That's a videotape?
Yes, it's the tape of the ring. You are now cursed. Quite so, a recording of the concert, no less. I've brought it for you, Trucy, on behalf of True Gramarye. Will you watch it?
Sugar, sugar, all of that night in your embrace. When you stole away the keys, my heart held onto so tight. So hat sie bestimmt gesungen. Pleasure, but a fleeting melody. It wraps itself around me, and now through the air I fly. Burning my heart. Oh, da kommt es. Mein erster Stream hier tatsächlich auf Twitch war, dass ich Klavier improvisiert habe. Mehrere Male. Daher kam ja eigentlich auch der Name. Ja, cool. Jetzt haben wir das Video gesehen. Wow, it's almost as good as it was live. So, what's the word? Mysterious? There are more mysterious things in her song going on. Way more mysterious. This fellow Gramarye has good reasons to be here today, but I wonder what his reasons were to be at that concert. So I was wondering, that stunt in the middle of the song there. I didn't see a stunt. What about Le Miroir vanishing and reappearing? Oh, that? I guess I'm so used to seeing that happen I didn't even notice. So young to be so jaded.
A simple sleight of hand, a petite prestidigitation.
Was ist das denn? Prestidigitation?
A modicum of magic from me to you.
So that's why you were at the concert?
Yes.
Ach so, der hat das wahrscheinlich organisiert.
I was there to watch my trick take to the air.
So you're the one who knows how it was all done.
Of course, I am like a deity with the stage as my domain. I suffer no mystery upon those floodlit boards not grasped tightly twixt my fingers. It is a potent, primeval power I possess.
Well, do you think you could tell me how it was done? Hey now, Trucy, that's like totally against the rules, Apollo. Not during a murder investigation, it is not. Was? Das ist doch Französisch. Ich kann kein Französisch. Maisnon. Genau, das heißt, das spricht man Maisnon aus. Ganz bestimmt. Wahrscheinlich irgendwas wie Menon.
For my illusions are mine alone, monsieur. Also what? Recall that the terrible occurrence happened later, well after my illusion entranced the audience.
Oh,
don't even ask, I won't answer.
Too bad for you, Apollo. Whose side are you on?
I, Valant Gramarye, now make my leave, Miss Trucy.
Du bist nur hier, uns dieses beknackte Video zu geben? There's no need to rush, Uncle Valant. You should stay a while.
I am afraid I cannot.
Nein, deine Freundin wäre begeistert von der Betonung Maisnon.
I may not, I shall not. I have been asked to assist with an analysis and so I shall slink back to the scene.
So you'll be at the concert venue today?
Correct. If you would call on me, come to the Coliseum.
Ja, dann gehen wir da direkt mal wieder hin.
See you later, crocodile.
With a whirl of his cloak and a wink of his eye, he turned and walked out through the door, normally. Well, there you go, Apollo. let's get cracking. Right, Valant Gramarye. I've got a few more things to ask him, foremost among them that bit of magic that made La Miroir disappear, and how he knows Trucy and her real father. Ja, aber wo ist er denn? Vielleicht auf der Bühne? Ah. In the wings. That song. Isn't that the one La Miroir was singing? Yeah, you're right. With the guitar serenade. Oh, I'd love to do a show on a stage like this. I'd come to see that. The house is full, and as one, the audience sighs with wonderment. There I am, singing my ballad, rose petals swirling through the air. Not bad. Wait, aren't you a magician? Oh, that's right. I was a magician, wasn't I? Some dedication, that is.
Aha, if it isn't Miss Trucy, and indeed it is.
Uncle Valant. Lol, wie lange das her ist, dass wir uns gesehen haben. What exactly are you doing here?
I take real responsibility in tasks undertaken. I am inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss.
The La Miroir teleportation illusion, oh.
Should anything go wrong, it would reflect poorly upon me and my troupe. As I went about my exacting examination, I happened to notice that piano. And I remembered that fair lady's melancholy melody.
Hey, Apollo, maybe Uncle Valant can shed some light on this whole thing for us. Ja, lass mal hören. I was wondering about the show the night of the murder. La Miroir's vanishing act was your illusion, right?
Indeed it was. The purple prosecutor petitioned my performance. At the climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear, like a dream."
Like a dream.
Yet, what can I work with on a stage meant for musical endeavors? There are none of the conveniences of a stage built for sorcerers' acts.
Sorcerers?
Yeah. It was a challenging task, and so I accepted.
She disappeared from the top of the tower. But in order to move, you would have had to use some sort of secret tunnel.
People come to me because I am a professional among professionals. My illusions are custom-made for a time and place. Now, because of the murder, all the eyes of the nation are on this concert. Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of Troop Gramarye are concerned.
So you were here checking up on your trick to make sure it went well.
And went well it did. Now, speaking of pianos, that piano over there troubles me.
It troubles you? Why?
Why? Why do you ask? Why?
I think it's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself, thanks. Okay, jetzt bin ich aber neugierig. That's one big piano. I've never actually played one. Huh. You should get Mr. Wright to teach you sometime. No good, he can't play either. I kind of feel bad for the guy now. Maybe now's my big chance. Stand back, this could be the Vielleicht war das Klavier... Vielleicht war das Klavier nur... Ja, vielleicht funktioniert das gar nicht. This could be the debut of a prodigy. Ugh. Did you make that noise just now? Let me try it again. Okay, es funktioniert, aber irgendwas ist da drin. You know, I think something's stuck in the piano. Time to take a look under the hood. Huh. Look, this was stuck between the strings. It looks like some kind of switch. Someone must have thrown this into the piano. Vielleicht war das der Auslöser für das brennende Ding in Claviers Gitarre. Found on the stage is a switch for something, and that's about all I know. Gibt's da vielleicht irgendwas dran zu untersuchen? This switch sitting here, tempting me to push it. Don't. You might blow up the whole Colosseum. Apollo, please. To think that every strange switch triggers a bomb. That kind of old-fashioned crime drama thinking doesn't cut it in our busy times. Alright, Trucy P.I., please enlighten me. What do you think the switch does? Maybe it turns on the electric razor in Prosecutor Gavin's dressing room. A switch as big as a razor to turn on a razor? Okay. Okay, den Fingerabdruck drauf, ne? Ah, gut. Oh, die Katze muss auf Klo. Moment. Ich brauche meine Katzenklappe hier im Wohnzimmer. Troop Gramarye.